You will not believe what Tim was saying to me while this scene was taking place.
This is crazy.
Oh, fuck yeah, Tim.
Because it struck me like a bolt of lightning, this watch. It was just clear as day that what that scene is, because you're right, it is just so separate from the rest of the film. I think Paul Blart is on death's door, and this is purgatory. And it is my belief that actually the bird is God. And I think that the pianist is the devil.
And you were sober watching this, just to remind the audience at
That's
home.
how I developed such a good idea of what they're trying to put out there, because the opposite of love is not hate, it is indifference. And my take was the bird that is attacking Paul Blart for no discernible reason is an Old Testament style god. Like Zeus, he is there to throw these huge physical trials at Blart to test him, to determine, it's sort of to weigh his character and determine what will happen to him in the afterlife, or if he will be sent back renewed.
Sure.
I think there is Greek myths about Hercules sort of venturing down to Hades, and he almost gets wiped out, but then he emerges stronger than before. Gandalf the Grey returns. In New Zealand mythology, there is the myth about Maui, who goes to the afterlife and then comes back a demigod. It's the same structure. It's the same myth.
Right.
Can I?
It's a
can I
cycle.
just-
This is a cycle. It's part of a cycle.
Can I just?
It's
can I
like
just
how
read?
Gilgamesh became like Jesus or Noah, right? It's like that. And now Paul Blart is basically continuing the legacy of these myths. Yes.
Can I just read to you guys from my notes during this scene? Because they are all caps, and I feel like there was an intercontinental symmetry happening between myself and Tim in this moment, and I want to explore it a little bit because I think the Lord is moving through all of us on this podcast recording tonight, if I may.
The Lord is here.
This is all caps. I was pretty high also when I watched the film. I'm Griffin McElroy, by the way. I think the bird is a manifestation of one's own guilt.
Yes.
Blart faces it and survives, ready to make amends. He is a different man from this point on, contrite and capable. Hank is incapable of facing his guilt, so egregious are his sins that he is killed by the bird. Is the bird the Egyptian goddess of judgment, Ma'at? Possibly. If that's the case, Paul is dead, and this is his journey through the Hall of Judgment, where his heart will be weighed against Ma'at's ostrich feather to see if he can ascend. I think,
boys,
we just came at it from two completely different directions.
Hey, boys, third direction. My takeaway from it this year was the first time Garden of Contemplation really hit me, and I thought, this is all happening in his mind, and this is him battling his own demons and his own fear holding him back. This is him going through the fires of tribulation and coming out with only the metal of his soul left.
We're so close right now. Because the question we're all avoiding that we're maybe a little scared to ask.
Thank you.
Because it would change sort of the trajectory of all future watches of this program, this film, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, is Paul Blart dead?